So this is a different decent one right here. Of course, Phantom boots. Both Phantom and Boo have been going down in price, but I don't. I mean, outside of like maybe like some really horrible shit going on, it would take like Biden tomorrow, basically saying that like I'm gonna tax the fuck out of crypto or some shit to drop this bitch below $10 and shit. But this is a decent one because you have your Phantom and you have your Boo, and then instead of having like you get all the upfront cash and stuff in terms of like a way to like you just sell the Boo into USDC. That's a decent one. In terms of like other places you can earn some decent yield right now. Obviously, this is one of my favorite farms right now, just because I really like the incentive structure of Beethoven X. Is let me just let it load. So you can earn about a 90% APR in Beats token, which is really good. You basically have the lowest amount of impermanent loss. So you're basically just buying Beats and then you sell like 20% of them into Fantom, and you can do it really easily. Just do invest, boom, boom, and then when you have your Beats in here, you also, depending on every thousand you get here, let me show you in terms of the bribes. So this is for last week. So this stuff's old, but just to show you what's kind of going on. So for every 1,000 F beats you have, so you might have like 5,000, 10,000 or so. You would receive every 2 weeks, basically, depending on where you voted. You would receive $26 or $25 of value for every 1,000 beats. So if you had 10 of them, you're like, oh wow, an extra $250. This is what I'm talking about right here. Like people are not looking at all this stuff that's kind of going on right now. In terms of like yeah, that's not going on right now. So you just read into what do you want? Do you want more USDC? So like the Lonely Mountain Ring is not a terrible one because you get a little USDC and some beats and some ring, and then you'd be able to sell all that stuff off. Or you'd go into the Hall of Mountain King, or let me see the other one. There was one that was just nothing but dies, not a terrible one right there at the bottom with the Sigma wrapped symphony. You would just pretty much see what you would want, just simpler the better. You're like, oh, okay, oh, Dante Symphony, F. It just pays in a bunch of F beats, cool. And then you just sell them right away into USDC, and then just stack up your cash for the course, or just repothecate. Like one of my favorites is when I'm like, because me, I'm a repothecating machine. I love being able to add my stack. Like even right now, um, with all the stuff that's going on with Jewel and stuff, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But the stuff with Jewel and stuff, I'm super excited about Jewel. Like and you guys know, like I've been talking about Jewel for a minute. It's been one of my favorite farms for a long time. I have not sold any tokens. I've added to my position and stuff. So I think a little bit before the courses started. No, actually it was after the courses. I'm sorry. After the courses had started, I increased my LPs by 44%. And I'm actually, because the prices are so down right now, I'm actually thinking about additionally adding another maybe like 20% more to my LPs. And my LPs, I mean Jewel Phantom. I mean, I'm sorry, Jewel One. Sorry, Jewel One. And because like the way the tokenomics work, the only place you can actually create Jewel token is on Harmony One. So Vale, which is where we're at right now in the game and stuff and everything like that, that's the only place you can create the Jewel token. But the only place you can create the Crystal token is actually on AVAX once it launches and stuff, which is Summer. I forgot, is it Vale and stuff. So it's kind of a crazy sort of thing right now, and I'll probably go into more into that in a minute and stuff, and once I have all the screens up and stuff and everything. But these are the two probably safest farms right now. And I kind of wanted to also tell you as well too. If I would probably recommend, if I would recommend this to my brother, I would probably tell him, not to use probably Reaper right now, because you're trying to stack cash. If you need to make sure to shore up your finances and your cash right, you have to be taking profits into like coins that go into your wallet and then just sell them to USDC, versus where on a Reaper or an auto repotheticator and stuff like Beefy or Reaper, it just gets compounded back into LPs. So you have to do it the manual way to do it, but that's fine. Yeah, it's a great farm. I've been stacking it for a long time. Oh, any of my guys that took any of the previous courses and stuff, you guys have been stacking up Jewel for a